Hi everyone, today we will learn about the subcontracting process, that how do we process the subcontracting and what are the prerequisites in the subcontracting process. So I'm not going with the very basics like to create the purchasing document or to create the business partner, which I have already explained. How do you create the purchasing document and how do you create the business partner, and how do you create the metal master, and how do you extend that metal master in the multiple views. Just I'll give the short description, and based on that short description I will perform the same transactions and what are the accounting entries used to be generated at the time of subcontracting process, and what we will see again, that the creating of the challan, the standard challan, and how do we receive the material, and based on that we will reconcile the challan. In this we will check it out, that all process in the in this video basically. So let me explain you about the prerequisite. If the business having the demand that they wanted to maintain different document type for the purchase subcontracting, so they can maintain the subcontracting document type. For that, PO doc type, and their number range. Everyone know that we need to assign the number range as well as the initial the screen layout, whatever the requirement I will do. That's all depend on the client requirement. If you need, I do have already uploaded such video that based on that screen layout, how do we maintain the screen layout of the PO. Now the next requirement would be business partner. And see why I'm calling the business partner, because this is a server for SAP S for Hana. In this there is no functionality for the vendor master directly. It is having the functionality to create the business partner, and based on that we have to extend that business partner as a vendor. So in the business partner, basically business partner must be extended as a vendor, and in the vendor, customer must be, see, if the customer is not assigned, if the in the vendor master data or in the business partner, if we are extending that business partner as a vendor, and in that vendor if will not maintain the customer, so at the time of creating of the challan, system will not allow you to create the challan, right? So that is a for that sake it is mandatory. Now what is the next prerequisite? Material. The material which is as a BOM, whatever we are using for the finished good, it should be open or it should be extended in the sales view. Sales views with distribution channel. Now these are the very basics prerequisite that we have to check it out. If it is not maintained, we need to maintain it manually, then only we can proceed, right? So let's check it out. Now I am going to create directly purchase order. I do have the subcontracting and 1000, company code is 1000. I do have I'm selecting the group, purchasing group, anything that it's subcontract vendor. Now it's a validity date. I'll took the validity date from today to, let's check it out, from 31. Now I'll show you the first prerequisite in this vendor master. I'll show you that I have aligned already. I have assigned the customer. When we will create the challan, we will check it out. The same challan has to be created against this customer only. I'll show you when I will create the challan. Now I'll maintain the material. The finished good I have to maintain over here 5677. That's my material. And let's suppose I need only let's suppose 5 quantity I need. Okay, I do have a plant code is 1003. It is my plant code. Now let's suppose I'll get the material on the same day. I'll maintain over here, no issue. Now I've already it is mandatory to maintain as item category L because it is a subcontracting process. Now if we wanted to book our value over the cost center, we can maintain the cost center also. No worries if I will not maintain over here. At the time of MIRO, it will ask the costing object. That time also we can assign there. Now what I have to do, I have to go to the material view, and now let's check it out which component has been aligned. The same component, this, and now it is mandatory actually this component must be extended in the sales view. If it is not maintained in the sales view, we will not be able to create their subcontracting challan, right? Now the same ratio, I need the PO quantity is 5, and I will send the 5 quantity of my BOM item. Then the vendor will generate the 5 quantity, and they will send me. Now let's check it out. Is there any issue? Now no. Now save. Okay, now the PO has been saved. See, multiple people having the different questions they can ask. Let me clear you one thing. For the subcontracting challan, we can create against the PO as well as against the material document also, or the material document which we can create against the PO, or as well as without PO also. It's totally the business requirement. Suppose if a business they don't wanted to create the PO previously, they just wanted to create the material document. Based on that, they will send the material to the vendor, right, by creating the challan. So they can create based on that 541 document they have created. They can create the challan on based on that. When they will receive, they will create the PO with the actual price, and again that one based on that PO they will do the GRN. But what will be the problem here? You cannot have the proper tracking in that way. But when we will create the 541 or the MIRO or the transfer posting of the material from our stock to vendor stock against the PO, we do have the proper tracking. So the same process we are checking it right now. Now what I have to do, I have to send the material, send the BOM item to the vendor. How do I send? I do have a T code of MIRO. Here we can select the transfer posting, and again the purchase order we will do the transfer posting. By default it will show you the 541 movement type. Now you can check it out that which material has came right now over here. The BOM which is maintained in the PO line item level. Now let's check it out that at which storage location this material is available. So we do have a T code of MMB to check it out against the plant 1003. Now 5 quantity is available or not. Let's check it out. Yeah, it is available in VRST storage location with this batch number. Now it is selecting the different batch. So what I'm doing, I will just click the 5 item over here, go to pack. Yes, again the single batch it has created. But when you don't have the material in the single batch, so by that way you can select by the multiple batches also. There is no issue with. Now let's check it out. Is there any issue? I have not checked the item. Okay, now I did the item. Okay, check. Click on post. Now material document has been created. Now what I have to do, the next process is we have to create the challan. That based on that we will send the material to vendor 541. Now as we can check it right now, we do have a T code of /NMBLB. In that way we can check it out. 102405 we do have a vendor. and the material code is 31234 times 125. This is the material code we do have, and plant code is 1003. We can check it out, the stock, how much stock it does have. See, now 5 quantity we have sent it right now with this batch. The same we can track over here, right? I'll show you also over here. I have already 971273, this batch already sent to the vendor. Now the stock is showing again the vendor only, right? Now I have to create the challan. So what is the T code of challan? If you do know, please pause the video and comment me in the comment box. But for the later on, I will check it out the comment and I'll definitely reply. But for this process, now I'm proceeding. J1IG Subcon. We do have a T code of this. Subcontractor, no need. Just simply enter the material document and create challan. I have execute. Select it, and we do have option of create challan. Now this challan has created. One thing I forget to show you, that what are the accounting document has been generated while we have did the 541. Let's check it out. /n. If you do know that what are the a document has been generated, accounting document, again the 541, please do let me know, or pause the video and you can do the comment. Now document information. See, no subsequent document found in the accounting. Till now there is no accounting document has been generated. Now already we have created the challan which I have saved over here in the Excel file, and I will check it out. I have told you that we will check at the time of after creation of the challan. PF03 will check the same challan number. Now we can check the pair, what the customer is maintained over there. We can check it out here. If the customer was not maintained, now you can check now you are able to correlate what are the relation between customer. Why do we need to maintain the customer? If it is not maintained, what is going to be happen? So based on that customer only, this billing document or the challan has been generated. Now I have sent the challan to I have sent the material to the vendor. After the processing, vendor will send me the material. So how do I receive the material? Against the MIRO, I do have to receive the material. So we are receiving the material against the purchase order. Now we have already get, now as I will exclude it, it will show you the BOM item which it is going to be consumed, and for that the movement type will be 543. See guys, the movement type is more important because based on that only it used to be move where the material has to. I do have another option. It will ask me the batch. Now the supplier batch TST1234, it will ask. I have to give, and another thing. Now okay, and check. Enter batch. Which batch it is asking? The same batch we have issued. Same, you have to enter it, or it will directly fetch it from there if we click that. Now account itna is required is co-object. As I have told you, it will ask you the cost object because I have not maintained the cost object, the cost center in the purchase order, because where the expenses will book over here. So based on that, we'll have to maintain the co-object, where I can maintain over the line item level. I do have an option of cost center, and I can maintain the cost center. Or simply in the account assignment also, here also. I'll maintain the cost center over here. And now I'll have to check. There is no error right now. Same we have to post. After posting, we will check it out that what are the accounting document has been generated. Now the same we have to display. Document info, F5 document, and controlling accounting. See, this is the most important part that every interview we will face, that what are the accounting document used to be generated at the time of GRN of a subcontracting. So it is mandatory to know that what are the accounting document is to be generated. Here the accounting document, we can check it out. So now after posting of the good receipt, or after GRN, what we have to do, we'll have to do the invoice receipt. That means the MIRO. Again, this invoice number I will do the MIRO /n MIRO. We do have a T code MIRO, and the date would be the same. I will select the date today. Reference number this. Delivery note would be this. All information has to come. Test 1 2 3 4. No. What is the A5 is a tax code. Same I have to select over here also A5 and calculate tax over here. What is 17.05, enter, simulate, go back again, 2 rupees 60 paise issues. Sorry, tax code A5, that's why it is showing. $17.05, simulate, balance is 0. Now post. What kind of message it is showing right now? Quality inspection not complete for this inspection. Okay, the quality inspection is still pending for that. So send QA 32 for quality clear. QA 32, QA 32, 3005677. This was the finished goods that we have, and here we do have usage decision. See, this is a optional entry. When the material is maintained for the quality, then only this process will ask. If the material is not maintained for quality, it is not going to be asked from anyone. So this video is, I think, getting some long. how much amount I have to enter here? 17.05. Now I have to simulate the same. There's no balance and post it right now. Now this invoice has been posted. Now the main work, what I'm going to do, the challan we have created, we must need to reconcile it. Basically it is work after every transaction you have made of the subcon, we need to reconcile. J1 IGR CON recon. Now which material document we have to maintain over here, against which we have did the 101, the same we have to maintain over here. And now we'll do the manual. Now we have to enter the subcontracting challan, that which challan we are going to do reconcile. See why I have not selected FIFO based, because the vendor, as we have seen, the vendor already having some stock. If we are going to the reconcile on the basis of FIFO, it will pick first one. It is not going to be pick this subcontracting challan. The challan which has been created previously, that will be considered. Now we do have the five challan, 5 GRN quantity we have did, and challan quantity, and recon we have did 0 and 0 open. The same we have to save. Now it is going to be reconciled. Now anyone can ask that how can we check whether it is reconciled fully or not. I will let you know, being a consultant, we should know about the use of table. Sorry, I was using the wrong, and which I have to enter the challan number. We do have this challan, and we'll enter the challan number and execute. We'll check the status is fully reconciled. F means fully reconciled, P means partially reconciled, C means cancelled. There is challan created. So for that, on the basis of that, we can check it out, the challan has been reconciled or not. So that everyone should know that how do we perform the subcontracting process, because nowadays it is a common for every industry that they are following the subcon. And in every interview you are going to ask that how do we do the subcontracting process, and how do we do the reconciliation of challan, or what is the process to create the challan, and what are the prerequisites to create the challan. So I have explained all those things in this video. So it is very important, you should know that what are the process to do so. So I hope you have learned something new. So please check it out this, and please share with your friends who are already involved in the SAP. And please, if you do like the video, please click on the like button, and please share the subscribe my channel and share with your friends and colleagues. So I hope it's give you some information. So thanks for today.